Hey guys, it's another week in the Philippines and I am at this lovely cafe I don't know the name of because my cousins took me, but all their drinks are good. They have fraps, smoothies, everything. It's really sweet. And then on top of that, the location has a few restaurants around and a whole garden area. It's literally like a secret garden. But we had fun there, and now we're heading back to the barrio for some family time. And of course, we get stuck right in front of the barrio. So the whole family, even the little kids, are trying to push it out. We were stuck here for a good minute. I had my frap still, so I was kind of fine and just enjoying the show. But we did get it out. We did get it out. She actually had to reverse the car backwards just to get it out because it was not working no matter what we did. Um, but that was fun. And then the next day, I decided to go out with my mom to Tarlac City. So we caught the bus. We caught the bus, guys. We're going to Tarlac, but we caught the bus. So this is exciting. See? On the way. On the way. I haven't been on one of these in years. And literally, there's no bus stop. We had to stop it down. Yes, I have. We've gone on a bus. Oh, with Ate. And literally there's no bus stops. We had to wave it down. Literally in front of a gas station. Yeah, so in that moment, I learned my mom's bougie because she does not take the bus. She barely takes tricycles and jeepneys. She always gets someone to drive us. We just got off the bus, and now we're walking to my cousin's house over here. So today we're actually going to do two things. One, we're going to go to a home center because my mom is renovating the house out here. And two, we are going to, well, I'm treating my mom to a spa day because she has been stressed out with the home renovations. So as you can see, we're driving through Tarlac City. And I want to say, like, one of the things I like about their stoplights here, even though they don't have a lot of them, but the stoplights themselves, they have a countdown timer right next to it. So you know how long it's going to be green for, how long it's going to be red for. And I'm going to show you that right here because bam, so cool. And then here is the home center, and it's huge, guys. It's huge. My mom literally had everybody helping her. And then we tried to go to an Attack on Titan themed restaurant. Levi was the one who led us into the shop, so that was nice. And then here we are at the little spa. This is Cass and Kay's spa. They were so, so nice. They made us laugh, a lot of jokes. We got one of their packages, which was great. And then back here in the barrio, and I think we're gonna go on a hike soon. Before I actually go on the hiking river trip with my cousins, I want to show you guys these baby goats that I found. They're actually the neighbors. I got to feed them. I'm sorry I couldn't show myself feeding them because I only have two hands, had to hold the goat, had to hold the milk, but they were so friendly, so nice. And look at them, they're so tiny, guys. They're like the size of my arm, and I'm not, like, my arm is small. Just fed them. So they're well fed already. We gave them some milk, but I'm so happy. And I'm just gonna pet my bro right here. It's all good. Okay, and that's that one that's yelling, that one right there. That's, I think, their dad. So, you know, he's like, I'm a big boss man, but whatever. So, yay! I still have to catch my chicken, so I'm gonna do that soon. Okay, guys, it is time to catch a chicken, and I'm going to catch one of these two right behind this very aggressive rooster. So, yeah. Guys, I want you to meet my pet chicken. This is Hey Hey. Hey Hey, come say. Hey Hey, come say hey. That's Hey Hey. We have her on a leash, like. But yeah, I have my chicken. Every single time I come to the Philippines, I always catch a chicken. So I don't eat them. I never eat them. I literally just feed them and take care of them. And then every time after I leave, my mom eats them. That's the perpetrator right behind me. That one. She always eats all my chickens. So this is 𝘰𝘰, and I'm going to do my best to give 𝘰𝘰 her best life.
She's currently playing fried chicken. Well, yeah, she eats and then she plays fried chicken. So, you go, 𝘰𝘰.
Morning, guys. We are going to go either to the mountains, but we're definitely going to some river. I know it's a bit of a drive. It is like 5:45 in the morning. I'm going to start getting ready soon. And honestly, yesterday, I have to tell you guys about yesterday. I have only one pair of sneakers that I brought with me, and I was looking for them like crazy yesterday, like so crazy. I looked everywhere, inside, outside. The dog stole my sneakers. The dog stole my sneakers. The dog was like, I don't want you to leave. I want you to say it stole my sneakers. So literally one of my sneakers, I'm thankful that I don't technically need laces for them because they're like a pull-up sock type of vibe. But yeah, like one of my laces is completely like cut in half. It's chewed up on the back. I have to wear them right now for going on this trip. They're wearable. They are absolutely wearable. But I may need to buy a new pair. But yeah, the dog ate my sneakers. I legitimately thought they only eat homework. They also eat sneakers too. So I have to deal with that today. But it was hilarious. I was stressed out, but then when I found out the dog ate it, I was like, this is hilarious. Dog did not want me to go. So that was last night. But yeah, we're gonna start getting ready to go to the river, the mountain, whichever one it is. I think it's both. 2 days. So let's get ready. So we are starting our journey, and of course we had to stop and get some food along the way. So we got some fried chicken, some vegetable lumpia, some turon, and of course we had vinegar to go with the vegetable lumpia because it tastes good that way. And turon is actually one of my favorite Filipino desserts. It's like fried banana or plantain in like a sugar wrap. But we are on our way to Nambalan River. So, a bit excited. Actually, a lot of my younger nieces and nephews are coming with us today. So, it's a full family outing and we're going to have a good time. I've never been to this river, but it is a drive to, I believe, the west of the island. We're on Luzon, by the way. So, a bit to the west. And as you could see, it's straight farmland as you go. I think it's like 30 minutes in between each time that we get to see anything. But we're here and they actually have a lot of seating area. There's literally seating area on the banks. There's seating areas further into the water, closer to the deeper end. There's even one in the middle of the river, which is amazing. And this water was cool, it was refreshing, and there's not a lot of people that go here. And then even when there was big groups here, it's so much river that it kind of feels like you're not overcrowded. You have so much space, and there were like at least 4 or 5 big groups by the time um it hit the afternoon. And I want to say this, like, while we were there, there's some shallow parts that are a lot closer to the bank. There's a huge section that's just deeper waters. So it's kind of like kid friendly on one area, and then adult and kid could meet in the middle, and then adults swimming off to one side. We, of course, had our little lunch break, which was great. The food was good. And then you guys won't believe what happened in between. So I'm going to show you right now. As you could see, there are people riding motorbikes in the middle of the river. And I don't know if you guys know this, but the Philippines is kind of like a motorbike city. There's more bikes than there are cars. You know, we have tricycles, we have motorbikes mainly everywhere, but there's some places in the Philippines, especially the mountains, where you do have to cross over water. But turns out these guys did not do that. Like, they were not like just driving through to get to the other side. They literally do this as a as like a hobby. And I confirmed that. So these guys were literally just there having fun. Like, we're gonna just drive our bikes through the water. And there's parts where it's like easy for them, and there's parts where it was like deeper water, like up to knee level. And I'm just thinking, oh my gosh. So we pretty much got a show while we were there. Everybody was entertained. I will say this, the first guy, and you could see it in this video, the very first guy that went to do this, he was the only one that made it across on his own. Everybody else got stuck in some type of way. Um, and it started off with just like maybe 5 or 6 guys, and then another group of 5 or 6 guys, all in the same group, came, and then another group. And it was like almost 20 of them. And it was such a huge amount. We were all really entertained, and we were all just like, look who's gonna get stuck. um, but yeah, like I said, the first guy, he got through no problem. He just went straight through. I felt like the people that kept stopping in the middle of it, they kept getting stuck. But we were all watching. It was a really big group. I've never seen people just do this for fun. And I just like you could see, like, a huge amount of them. Some even needed help, some fell over, but it was a lot of them, a whole lot of them. And every time it would be like, every time you think like, oh, okay, they got it through, there ended up being a lot more of them. So we were just watching. It was entertaining. It was definitely entertaining. um but after that, some of us, we decided to get ready, and we let the kids stay and play while some of us left. And we were on to our next part of the journey, where we were actually going to go a little bit higher up the mountain for the views. So we were headed towards, this is like the checkpoint entry for the Itas tribe. And please, I hope I'm not butchering that, but they are literally one of the oldest tribes in the Philippines, and one of the most native tribes to the Philippines, as in like not touched by colonization. So the views there, they live very high up in the mountain. Guys, so we took a little detour, and we are at the top of the mountains. This is where they said the Aitas live. So the Aitas is one of the native tribes of the Philippines, and they are literally, some of them are right there, but literally at the top of the hill, guys. I know I'm repeating myself with this, but like the views up here were gorgeous. They were beautiful. And I will say one thing I realized both from this river trip and even coming up top to the top of the mountains with the Aitas is that the people that have such simple lives tend to be a little bit happier. So that's it for now. I think the next vlog I'm gonna do is my travel back home. So thank you guys.